Well, this shit show's been going on for the entire pandemic. Now, if you're unvaccinated and you go to Walmart, you're going to get someone to shop with you and make sure you don't buy any unnecessary fucking purchases. You're only allowed to buy pharmacy and clothes. Now, these are the people that have internment camp experience, because the fucking founder of that had a Japanese internment camp. So while all of you and me, I'm guilty too, shopping in Walmart, I quit. You know, all we did was make them stronger and more Nazi-like. The first people to come out with a medical tyranny were the Nazis that I know of in the last 100th century. The food shortage, that would be communist. That's happened in the last 100 years as well. Or maybe a little more than 100 years, but it's very depressing. I feel like all the truckers failed. Listening to the stupid piece of crap, the turd man, come out of his hiding to find out that his vaccines didn't work for him or his kids. Today, to go through Instagram and see thousands of vax injuries, to go through the Canadian government and finally find it for the first time and see even children are being injured. And nobody's giving them really a form. It's pretty sad. It's pretty depressing. So I've pretty well given up on him recently. Absolutely. I had a false sense of happiness from the truckers. Now I know that the Nazi-like medical tyranny is never going to be over. It doesn't even make sense for me to take a jab for a virus, strain that's no longer with us. So after hearing Boris talk about the little computers in your body and get the jab, no thank you, I already knew about that, I've already known. I just needed to hear it from some of those evil leaders. And of course, Boris Johnson, party PM. We've got the Nazi PM, including Nazi descendants tracking and tracing us. I don't see anybody for him to pick up, but that's the transportation, customer transportation van. They're all behaving. So there's never been a minimum of how many people can hang out. In that tent last night, they're partying. And I'm not, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother anyone in the other room. Go for it. You've got some youth party. I just wish you guys wouldn't do hard drugs. It ages you before your time. I mean, I'm 60 years old and I got a straight back. I feel bad, But these backs down here have seen it. People that are way too young to have bent back. And they're not happy, really, honestly. Living in a homeless shelter with 50 different women, a lot of drug addicts, not one of them were happy. None of us were actually happy. There's no happy people in the homeless shelter. And the homeless shelter got a fearful, So all the staff put a mask on that anything could fly through, even little poo bacteriums. And they felt safe with that because they had, mental damage from the government. Mental damage. The only good thing about this pandemic is I haven't had to go to the hospital now for 2 years with a virus. 2 years off.